In today's video, we're going to talk about a Kumite strategy idea that we learned from Sensei Nathan Scarano over in California. And that's the idea of zone blocking in Kumite. Now we're going to cover a couple ways that we can do more of a safe zone block and some ways that are a little less safe that might be even considered a danger zone block.
What? No danger zone reference?
I guess not. Alright, let's go ahead and get danger zone! What's up, team? Like I said, in this video we're talking about 3 different zone blocks that we can use in Kumite. So Jamie is here ready to help us out.
What's up, team?
And so in the next 2 minutes, we're going to talk about the 3 different types of zone blocks. Now if you're new here, my name is Nick, and on the Karate Playbook we do all sorts of technique breakdowns, workout videos, and Kumite strategy videos just like this one. So if that's something that interests you, you might consider subscribing so you'll be updated with all of our upcoming stuff. But with that, let's go ahead and jump into the drill. Alright, so the general idea with a zone block is that it's going to be able to zone. So the basic idea behind a zone block is that it is going to block an entire zone. Alright, so it doesn't matter what technique is going to that area. It just matters what level the technique is coming to. So if Jamie sets up into a stance and just relaxes here, anything going to the chest and up on the open side of his body, so on the front side of his body, we're going to call zone 1. And it's going to be covered by the same sort of block. Now anything that goes to zone 2, which is anything to the ribs or the stomach area, that is going to be covered by a different block from zone 1. All right, and then zone 3 is going to be anything on the back side of him here. So the back of the head, the shoulders, all the way down to the belt level here. That is all going to be zone 3. Now in traditional karate, we're not doing anything with attacking the legs, so we're not going to cover that in this video right now. So if he sets up into a stance, all that we're going to do for anything for zone 1, which is everything over here, is he's just going to lift and press that hand over at that angle. So if we actually set up into a stance facing each other this way, and I throw a jab at his face, that's going to be picked off this way. If I even throw a round kick or a hook kick, doesn't matter, it's all going to be picked off by that same zone block. Now zone 2, he's going to take this hand, he's going to open it, and he's just going to let it swing down, just like that. So if it's a reverse punch, comes down, right back up. If it's a side kick, it goes down, spins me around, and then goes right back up. If it's a round kick coming around this way, it's going to still work as long as you have your timing and your distancing correct. Now zone 3, anything going to the back, he's just going to take his hand out a little bit and rotate his hips slightly. Now the rotation of his hips is going to make it so that he has some force behind this, especially if it's like a back leg round kick coming in. You might need to set your weight a little bit in order to absorb that. And make sure that after all of these blocks, we do the minimal effort to do the block and then return back as fast as possible. All right, so just as a quick recap, we're gonna cover zone 1, right off to the side, zone 2, sweeping down, and zone 3, setting right off to the side, and then coming back to our starting position as fast as possible.
And we actually touched on a couple of these topics in a previous video, so if you want, check that video out after this one. We'll leave a link in the description.
He can combine some of these, so if I'm throwing a jab to the face and a reverse punch to the body, he might pick this off with a zone 1 block. A zone 2 block will pick off my reverse punch, and he's perfectly positioned to follow up afterwards. If I'm throwing both punches up high, he may pick this off with a zone 1 block and then a zone 3 block this way, and again, it puts me in a position where he can follow up immediately. So with these, we want to keep in mind that we want to make them fast and small. We don't want to reach really big, but we can combine these in a way that it's going to be really beneficial. Now, just as a quick bonus tip here, let's say he sweeps my technique down like this, and something is coming up to the face this way. It might take a while for this hand to come all the way back up. So one of the more dangerous ways that we can do this zone block is to just bring his elbow straight to the ceiling here. All right, so he's just gonna lift this straight up. Now this one is a weird block, but sometimes it just comes in handy and it's kind of like a last ditch resort where he sweeps my hand out of the way, and if I'm coming here, he lifts this up and it puts me in a position where I can't hit him. He can even take this hand and pull my hand down at this point. All right, but we can play around with it and move your body in a number of different ways to make it as effective as possible. But if you did like this drill, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. But have a fun time with this drill. Let us know if you have any questions or video requests. But have a great day. Have an awesome time training. We'll see you all in the next video. All right, peace.